Good afternoon, students. Myself, B. Radha Devi, working as a physical science teacher at KGBV, Kalur. So, how are you all? I think you are fine and enjoying your holidays very happily. But due to COVID pandemic situation, this year we are not reopening our schools in this month because for that purpose, we are taking online classes to you so that you can concentrate on your studies while sitting in your home. Okay? So, please concentrate on your online classes and make every note in your notebooks. Make a note in your notebooks which will shown on the blackboard by the teachers. Okay? So, concentrate, students. Okay. Today I am going to explain you about the lesson from the 9th class, first lesson, motion. So, motion. The term motion are very familiar to us in our earlier classes. In 7th class, we are already discussed about the term motion and types of motions in that class. But in this class, we are going to discussing about the related terms which are connected to the term motion. So, please concentrate on keywords which are coming from the lesson motion. So, here these are the keywords which are coming from the lesson. So, please make a note. First one motion, second one relative, third one distance, displacement, scalar, vector, speed, uniform speed, average speed, instantaneous speed, velocity, uniform velocity, acceleration, deceleration. So please make a note in your notebook. Okay. Are you noted keywords? Okay. Now I am going to explain the first term motion. So already we have an idea about the meaning of the motion. Means moving from one place to another place. In our daily life, we experience so many situations like motion objects. For example, people are moving, people are walking, people are jumping, and aeroplanes, trains, buses, birds, etc. are all moving from one place to another place. And raindrops coming from the sky are also moving. Sunset, sunrises are happening due to the motion. And one more thing is there, that is our earth. Our earth also a motion object. Now you got a doubt from your childhood itself. What is the doubt means? If earth is in motion, then why we are not moving around the earth? These walls are not moving. Fans are not moving. That board is not moving. Why? And one more example to you. See, look at this picture. Here, trees are there, houses are there, children's and teacher are sitting in the ground and they are playing some game. But here, if you observe the picture, everything are not moving. Only the ball is moving here. Why? Why it is happening? Look at this picture. So, why? Do you have any idea? Okay, I will explain you. So, because Earth is a huge object and some gravitational force is acting on us, so we can't pursue the motion of the object. Pursue means feeling. So we are not feeling that we are also moving. But if you are away from the earth, if you are went to the moon, then we can feel that the motion is the motion of the earth. Okay, students. So here motion is nothing but related to an observer. Motion is nothing but related to the observer. Related to the observer. So some more examples are there which shows that motion is relative to some situations. For example, if you look into this picture, here one apartment is there and persons are there. Here if you ask question to this lady that the position of the building is in which side, means she will say that it is in right side. If you ask the same question to this person, then he will say that the building is in his right side. Okay. Okay. But which one is correct, ma? So both are correct because here the position of an observer takes place important to this object. Okay, so position of the observer plays an important to the object. So here left and right, are relative. So like that, one more picture is there. Here one more picture is there. Look at this picture. So here one globe is there and 4 persons are standing on the directions. If you ask question to the A person who is in upside, means he will say it's mine, and remaining are down position. But if you ask the same question to the B person, he will say that I am the up position and the remaining one are down. Here up and down, by this explanation what we say that up and down are also the relative to each other. Up and down are relative to each other. Okay, and one more example is there, day and night. So now I am in Kurnool and it is a daytime and my friend is in America. If I ask her what is the time now, means she will say that it is at night time. Here, so what is this says that to us? Means day and night are also relative to each other. Day and night are relative. Okay, and one more example is there, motion and rest. So one more picture is there to you. See, look at this picture. Here one tree is there and a person is sitting in the chair, and bus is moving. On the top of the bus a person is running. If you ask question to this person, is the bus is moving and the person is also moving, he will say that yes, both are moving. If you ask the same question to the passenger which are sitting in the bus, they says that the tree and the person also moving towards backside, because they are in which position? Moving position. They says that they are also moving backward from us. So here we are perceiving. Passengers also perceiving that they are moving. These persons also says that they are moving. Here motion and rest are relative to each other by an observer. Okay. So motion and rest are relative. So these are the terms which will come related to the term motion. So motion is related to the observer. Examples: left and right are related to each other. Up and down are related to each other. Day and night are related to each other. Motion and rest are also related to each other. So these are comes to the motion.